For My dear friends, you have come together in this church of St. Brigid so that the Lord may seal and strengthen your love in the presence of the church's ministers and this community. And so in the presence of the church, I ask you now to state publicly your intentions. Bradley and Leslie, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? Will you love and honor each other as man and wife for the rest of your lives?
Yes.
Will you accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church?
Yes.
Since it is your intention to enter into marriage, I ask you to join your hands and declare your consent before God and His church. I, Bradley, take you, Leslie, to be my wife.
I, Bradley, take you, Leslie, to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you.
I promise to be true to you.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you.
I will love you and honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
I, Leslie, take you, Bradley, to be my husband.
I, Leslie, take you, Bradley, to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you.
I promise to be true to you.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you.
I will love you and honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
You have declared your consent before the church. May the Lord in His goodness strengthen your consent and fill you both with His blessings. What God has joined, man must not divide.
Leslie, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Bradley, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
God the Eternal Father keep you of one heart and love for one another, that the peace of Christ may dwell in you and abide with you always in your home. Amen. May you be blessed in your children, have solace in your friends, and enjoy true peace with everyone. Amen. May you be witnesses in the world to God's charity, so that the afflicted and needy who have known your kindness may one day receive you thankfully into the eternal dwelling of God. Amen. And may Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
My pleasure to introduce to you this in the sacred practice.
Well, first of all, you don't know what a joy it is to stand up here and be the father of bride. I tell you what, there's really not much better than this. I don't know. It's a pretty good day in life. Let's just put it that way. As you grow up and you see First Holy Communion come around, you know, you hold your daughter for the first time, you know, in your hands. Doesn't get any better than that. Or, you know, you have a bad day at work, you walk in and your daughter runs up and gives a big hug. That brings up to the next stage in life, which is the teenage years. And for obvious reasons, we're just going to skip that. Okay, we're just, every father out there will just say, hey, let's just go on to the college life. So every father's worst nightmare is when you hear that doorbell ring and a guy's coming out to pick up, you know, your daughter to go out for a date, you know. So when the first guy comes in and says, hey, dude, what's going wrong? I immediately voted him off the island. He was gone. So the next guy comes up and says, hey, Mike, what's going on? He wants to be my best friend. I leaned over to my wife and I said, this isn't going to work. So in walks Brad. He comes in, looks you in the eye and says, hey, Mr. Clark, glad to meet you. What's going on? What's going on? I said, hey, this guy might have a shot to stay around for a little bit while. My wife, Susan, and I would like to welcome you into the family because it couldn't get any better than that. That's for sure. Thank you. And we have a little have a little certificate for him. It says, yeah, he's now officially a certified son-in-law. All right. Trial period is over. May the happiest days of your past be the saddest days of your future. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Here you go. Leslie and Brad.
Leslie and I met back when we were dressing up as princesses and playing hide and seek. We were in high school, working at my gym. After countless hours working birthday parties together and cleaning an entire ball pit by ourselves while talking about boys and other silly life stories, we became best friends. Flash forward a few years, and that boy that we were talking about while cleaning that ball pit was this kid named Brad. At first, he was described to me as just a friend, which I'm not sure if I ever believed, but soon enough, they started dating, and eventually, I started overhearing their phone calls that they ended with, "I love you." And once Leslie told me that her parents actually liked him, that's when I knew that this was it for her. Leslie's always been the kind of friend that, no matter the amount of time that has lapsed between our visits or our phone calls, we've always been able to pick up right where we left off, no matter what. She's literally one of the best people I know, so generous and caring. And even though I'm not really quite ready to give up the title of best friend, I'm gonna go ahead and extend it to now include Brad. And just remember, buddy, happy wife, happy life. Here's to the happy couple. Let's all raise a glass to Leslie and Brad. I love you both so much. Cheers.
As we all know, there comes a time in every person's life where you meet your one true love, your soulmate. Well, this all happened 6 years ago for Brad, winning that Maid. So, for those of you out there that don't know Brad as well as I do, let me tell you, he is the oldest young guy I've ever met. He's always teasing me about my age. However, I assure you, he reminds me how young I am with his 8 o'clock bedtimes, his mandatory midday naps that we all know we don't want him to miss. And his weekend fun consists of walking his dog to the park. I'm so happy for both of you. You truly make a perfect pair. So if everybody could grab a glass for a toast. Congratulations, Brad and Leslie. May God bless you with many years of happiness and lots of children. Cheers.